was so much.
I
It
loved
was.
so much. I didn't like it.
You loved that movie.
Yeah, I did. So Black Fury was pretty good. The end.
What other movies have we watched? Zombie Diaries 2.
Zombie
I was-
Diaries.
Now we picked this up at Wally World in the $7 Blu-ray bin. And there was a reason it was in the $7 Blu-ray bin.
Had the golden eye sound
Yeah.
effects
Yeah.
from the sniper.
So they had...
They used the GoldenEye silenced pistol sound for a sniper.
The funny thing was the sniper was silenced, and half the time it didn't even have a sound.
That was the same with a lot of like assault rifles too in the movie. Like they had,
They have a muzzle
they were
flash.
sitting there. Yeah, they had blue muzzle flashes, and then like while they were shooting, there'd be suddenly no gunshot sounds. Wait, what?
Was it like gangster rap where it was just the audio was terrible?
You have to see it. I was
Yeah,
saying you have to see it because
It was pretty. It was bad. It was just, and it was funny because half the time,
Wait, there's
it
a
was,
part 2?
It was
There's
all
Zombie-
shot
Zombie
in,
Diaries 2. Is there a part 2 to this shit?
huh?
Is there a part 2 to this movie?
This
shit that
is
you guys
part
are talking
two.
about?
Part 2. This is part 2. Zombie Diaries 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what
I thought you
happened was they try and film it in the, like a handy cam perspective for the whole movie, which leads to
Blair
them
Witch
having,
much?
huh?
Blair Witch status or not?
It's cheesier than that.
It's even cheesier.
Oh, really?
It's funny because half the time these zombies are like standing like an inch away from them. They turn away and they look back and they're like the same distance away from them, like, and they're acting like they're walking.
They weren't even moving at all. They were just like standing there.
It was like they're running. At one point they're shooting at nothing, and then all of a sudden zombies appear. None of them start getting shot. Then all of a sudden they all drop at once. It was just stupid. So yeah.
Sounds like a great movie. I might have to go get it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
James and I started watching the Evil Dead movies because we had never seen them. I started watching the first one and then got angry about it like the very first time I watched it because how poorly made it was. But yeah, him and I watched. Those movies are ridiculous.
Yeah, they were.
They are hilarious. But we were watching the special features and they were talking about how scary it was for the time. And maybe it was.
They had like
scary.
Eli Roth on there, and those people.
Yeah, like
Edgar
Edgar
Wright.
Wright. It was just like they were jizzing all over the movie. I mean, they were all right. They weren't that. I don't understand like if it's intentionally just crazy weird because they were talking about how it's similar to like kind of like a fun house where it's just a bunch of random shit. Am I too quiet? Somebody said I'm too quiet. Well,
You're losing your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Laurinaitis liked Evil Dead. They're pretty good movies, like in the fun factor of it. But man, they are ridiculous. I don't know. We still haven't watched The Army of Darkness yet, but one day we will. We should watch that.
Yeah, that'll get done.
But
What the hell are you clicking over there?
yeah,
I'm not
interesting-
clicking anything.
Interesting.
Keep
movie.
saying click, 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 click.
Yeah, people are commenting about the click.
It's
Maybe
James
that's me.
that's clicking. He's playing Minecraft.
Oh.
This
Good
game
job,
is
Dan.
so good. No lie. Hope it's at E3.
So
Yeah, that notch, be at E3 with your game.
yeah.
Wait, so is it true that Notch's birthday and yours is at the same time, James?
Yeah. Why
Really?
would I
That's
make
crazy.
something like that up?
No, I don't know. It just people. I didn't even see. I just overheard from other people tweeting at me. They're
Word
like,
on the
"Oh, it's
street was."
Notch's and James' birthday. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. What are the odds? So,
It's something else. He took the day that I was born and he
I know what a
sharded on it.
He hasn't fixed those ladders yet.
I wanted to have a birthday party with him, but he told me I couldn't go unless I acted like John Laurinaitis. And I was like,
That's why he's acting
Notch.
like John Laurinaitis right now.
Notch, I can't be in John Laurinaitis voice all the
Notch was
time.
like, you need to get down on your knees.
Notch
beg.
needs to learn about people power and how to change Minecraft for the people.
Oh,
man.
Notch.
He just now made writable books. That's stupid.
Okay, so that's pretty much what we've got going on. We have, like 2 days, and then we're gonna be preparing for E3, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. Are you excited, James?
For what? E3?
He's really playing Minecraft hardcore, isn't he? He just completely disregarded.
It's very dependent on if I'm able to fucking do some recording in the one day that you left me remaining of, the time that we have. I thank
One
you.
day that you left me remaining in the time that we have.
Yeah, I know. I just kept going.
Someone quote that right now. Dan,
Quote
creature
the
quote
Nova,
right
never
now.
Say
more.
one day.
The hell?
One day remaining in the time that we have.
Remaining in the time we have.
Wow.
That's something that I would say. So,
Okay, that's just
I
fantastic.
keep it going.
yeah.
I think we'd all say.
That's fantastic. You know what?
Alright, so other than that, E3.
Oh yeah, wait, I got something from when I was telling Dan in the what magazine is it? Hold on, let me get it real quick.
Maxim.
Game
Was
Informer.
it Game Informer? The one that comes with GameStop?
Yeah.
Team Neck.
Remember, like a few Creature Talks
Oh,
ago,
yeah.
a while ago, like it was an older Creature Talk where I was talking about THQ and how they were going to be like. I didn't see them sticking around too long.
Yeah.
They supposedly reported another loss like,
Again?
Yeah, for like I don't know if this is like the second or third year in a row that THQ has reported a loss, but there's a quote in this magazine from the CEO of Take-Two, which is the owners of
Take-Two
2K,
Interactive.
2K,
Yeah,
and
Rockstar.
Rockstar, and he says. He says, to put it another way, the food was no good and the portions were too small. THQ won't be around in 6 months.
Wow.
That's hard.
This is coming from him, but then it says that he would later say that he regretted saying that and that they were inappropriate comments. But still, he said it. It's quotable in the magazine.
From a CEO, nonetheless.
Yeah, from a
What game-
CEO.
Wait, what games does THQ drop or has dropped as of late?
They do
Like, I don't-
kitty games. They do Saints Row.
Wrestling games?
Wrestling
Wait,
games,
same-
which I'm
didn't
waiting for them
Saints
to
Row
give
do
up the
pretty
rights
decent?
to.
Like, I don't-
They've had those for like forever.
Yeah. It's like the companies that are doing good under THQ. I know, like if they were to go under, they would get picked up real quick. Like there would be no.
Alright.
I'm sure who wouldn't want like the Saints Row series under their label
Yeah,
to like
that's-
rival.
oh, yeah. that's
EA
money
would
right
want
there.
that under them.
EA would probably pick up the wrestling license too.
Don't they do Red Faction too?
Yeah,
Oh,
but they
they're-
haven't. After that
The last one
Red
was kinda
Faction, I don't
nasty.
know if they're. I think they can.
Is that the one where we're
series.
running around with those hammers, just beating each other up?
The one
Yeah.
before that.
It
I
had
don't
the
even
pretty.
remember
It had
the
the cool like
physics.
Destruction.
Physics, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that I don't know if that's the same company that does Saints Row. Is it?
I
Who
don't
does
know.
Red Faction?
Whatever the
Well,
newest one was.
Whoever
kinda-
called that, was that you, James? Or what?
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
James.
Yeah, it is.
James
It's the same
knows
company
about
as Saints,
THQ
so they would
plenty.
still whoever got Saints would still get Red Faction too, because they're under the same company. It's that Volition.
We need to make a game.
Okay.
There's somebody making already a creature game though.
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
Oh well, yeah, that's something he needs to fix, but it's looking pretty decent. Darkness.
It's just the lighting.
They have
Yeah,
Darksiders.
it's
just
always
Dark
saying like
Side
it's
games.
fixed, it's fixed. No, it's
that
not
wasn't
dark.
that bad. Isn't the second
Yeah.
one coming out soon?
Yeah,
What
they
happened?
keep delaying it. There's supposedly a lot of unannounced like games that they, like they were unannounced or whatever that they had canned under THQ. It's like going. Look at their lineup. Their lineup for this year is Warhammer, Darksiders 2, WWE 13, and 2 unannounced games. That's it.
Another wrestling game. Yes.
That they're all probably going to take hits on.
And the new Metro, the Metro game. You like
That's
THQ?
theirs?
Yeah, that's THQ.
Oh, they better not go under before that comes out. That'll get picked up right there. Last
Metro
Light.
2033.
They won't go under just for you.
It's called Last Light, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I played the first one. That game was so good. It's so underrated.
That's
I
why.
didn't-
And guess who
boring
introduced it to me?
Me?
You.
I didn't like it.
I don't know. I didn't even play it
James is
myself.
like, yeah, this
really.
thing. He introduced The Witcher and that game to me. And I played both of them. He didn't even touch them.
I played The Witcher a little bit. I had no reason really not to go back to it. It was just like I had too much other shit. And then Metro, I always stop at that beginning part where you're on the train car thing
Why?
with the shotgun or
Yeah.
whatever, where they attack
Yeah.
you. That's where I always stop. I stopped on the PC version. I stopped on the Xbox
Marsalis is-
version. But yeah, they don't
Except for
really
this, I
have
don't
that
know. I
much.
haven't played that game yet.
Huh?
Why do you stop in that specific
It's
spot? I don't know.
kind of. I guess
You
it's
get
a harder
tired or what?
part. It's one of the harder parts that he gave up on.
Oh,
So,
alright.
yeah.
But I found that to be pretty funny that like I was randomly reading the magazine and there was that quote from the Take-Two guy about THQ. That was pretty funny. I laughed.
Alright, everybody, if you guys want second readings, please contact Uber Haxanova. Because motherfucker's a psychic. I don't know how did you call that out. What made you call that out, anyways?
He knows. He's been around. Like he's been. The
I
one
just
that
know how they
knows
produce the
THQ.
wrestling games.
Yeah,
I see
he's
how
like
they
the-
produce the wrestling games, and I know that it's terrible how they go about it. So I'm like, they can't last that long with only Saints Row under their like label. Saints Row and Darksiders and Red Faction. Like, and 2 of those are from the same fucking company. One developer is not going to hold up the entire publisher. There's no way they could make as much money off of that.
You'd be a good stock guy.
Well, yeah, I put all my stocks in THQ.
No, I mean like just monitoring companies, seeing if they're gonna do well.
Investigation.
I was saying to Dan, like, I feel bad if THQ were to go under and a lot of people would lose their jobs, but at the same time, I want somebody else to pick up these games and do something better with them. That's what specifically the wrestling games, because that's just like, I know a lot of people have been messaging me about the new one that they just announced, but it's like, I don't know, it's too late to me. They're not making
a long time.
Yeah,
ago.
they're not making any ground with me in terms of the wrestling games at all. Like, one of the new features that I seen one of the dudes talking about on Twitter was that you can now climb on the announcer's table. They had that shit in PlayStation 1. What the fuck? This is something that they're fucking.
Did you beat up
stopping
John
for.
Leonidas?
Laurinaitis.
This is not paper power.
I keep saying Leonidas.
I demand more progress with these wrestling games.
Get off the table. Get off the table, Undertaker, please.
I don't know,
Get
but
off.
like, I mean, the crowd for wrestling games is so small. I mean, whatever they put out, people are going to eat it up. Yeah, but like, it could be the audience could be a lot larger than what
If
it
they
should
made a good
be.
game, then
Like, you can see
Yeah.
those. I think the UFC games might. be
Metro
on the
Last
TV, I
Light
don't know.
demo is at E3. I'm playing that.
What? Is it?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm gonna play that.
Nice,
There's a
look at
lot of games we're gonna play there. And we're gonna film everything. We're gonna film us
Yeah.
going to the
Film
bathroom.
everything.
We're gonna film the games and then get kicked out on day 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll
buddy.
ask permission
That
first.
That commitment to get the fuck out. I like it.
Okay, so should we start calls now, or do we have anything else?
Pictionary Ultimate
Okay,
by
is there
THQ.
anything-
Yeah, I got a few of the games a few of the kitty games that I got like. Randomly, I looked in the corner and it said THQ, and I was like, "What? What the fuck?" You're
You know, these
stupid.
kids need to learn one way. And if they're playing video games, it's tricking them, so. Gotta let them do what they gotta do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so are we heading for calls right now
I
then?
guess we should head to calls.
Is there anything else that's like supposed to be?
I
Did
don't
you even talk
I
about
don't
the
know.
gears? The gear. That's not really.
We don't really know much about that. Oh, it's
They showed the cover. It's Cole. I mean, not Cole. It is Cole. It's Cole and Baird. It's
their
like a
story.
prequel.
prequel.
There's
That's
I think
what they're
they mentioned
saying
that a
because
while back, yeah.
Baird
I think the
and-
guys that developed Bulletstorm are going to be working on
It's
it.
gonna be like some kind of Madden game.
Yeah,
where
it
you
is.
play
It's
Cole.
that people
Yeah,
can fly.
Flyer, people fly.
Here comes Cole from the left side, boom, touchdown.
That'd be funny. It'd be cool if there was some kind of mini game like that.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Not much of a Gears person, but I understand. that
They're
would be-
showing the Halo 4 campaign at E3. Watch it be like what they did with Halo 2, where they had like a level that they showed at E3 and it never made it into the final game.
Really?
Remember that cutscene where he's on the ghost or whatever and he like slides under?
It was in the city.
Yeah, it was a city level and like it never made it
That
into
was
the final
gone.
game.
I just hope Halo 4's multiplayer doesn't become a big credit system where you just unlock all this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, like a certain other Halo game.
What? Reach?
Well, the Halo.
Reach.
I think if Halo 4's multiplayer was Halo 2 or 3 style, it's gonna.
I'm
do
hoping
a
for
lot
more Halo 3 style. Like I hope they don't put so much emphasis on credits and all the armor.
Yeah,
perks.
well, they
Just-
have to try and compete with like They had to try and compete with Call of Duty, but see how
Some
that
sort of
went.
level wasn't ever supposed
I
to make it
think
into
that's
the
the
actual
reason
game.
why
Why would they make
people
something
didn't play Halo
to
Reach.
not
Like
put it
didn't
in?
keep playing it because everyone kept playing
I
matchmaking.
don't know. There was a fucking
like,
city
yeah, that-
level. It's just like the ultimate.
That was like the thing that was awesome with
They need to promote the custom games.
Halo 3 is
more.
the custom game stuff. You could do so much in Reach with like Forge and
I
custom
know,
games,
and
but there's
no
no
one
emphasis
played it
on it
because
because of
they
the
were too
credits.
busy getting their credits.
Yep.
I was